Like both, you can't really have both of these at once. So it's hypocritical to call CamNuggets a like weird gooner, like wretch, because Pyrocynical exists.
And he's just jealous that I have 25 times more subs than him.
No one's saying you did the wrong thing by reporting it. Commentary YouTubers saying all you do is watch other people's videos and criticize them. As a commentary YouTuber.
I'm here sniffing my poop slime, playing with it while I watch these slopsters.
One of my one of my propagandist channels. Not Liquid Sonic today. Matawellen has released a new CamNuggets video, so I want to take a look at this.
Matterwellen.
So we've got a new Matawellen CamNuggets video. This is gonna be awesome stuff. I watched this last night on my off time. I've already seen this. This is pre-watched, but it's a great little video. I tried to get Morale to watch it, and he didn't appreciate it like I did. There we go.
Matterwellen is his name. He's made 114 videos of slop, pure sludge, and he's just jealous that I have 25 times more subs than him.
Okay, this might...
The immediate gay response. Immediate homosexual response. Most homosexual response of all time to any criticism. Oh, this guy's jealous. This guy's jealous. Dude, give it the rest.
Might just be the most insecure YouTuber on the platform. So a few months ago I made a video about CamNuggets, an anti-MrBeast commentary channel who, in my opinion...
Do we remember this video, guys? We watched this video. We watched the Matawellen CamNuggets video back in the day when it came out.
Look the MrBeast allegations by making over 50
videos
videos against Jimmy, and who showed a clear bias against MrBeast in his coverage. Now for some reason Cam actually decided to respond to my video, and let's just say he did not appreciate it. He full on tried to debunk and ridicule me in his reaction, but unfortunately for him, his arguments range from highly misleading to being flat out lies, which means I'm going to have an easy time debunking his deranged claims. So today I welcome you to sit back, relax, and enjoy my rebuttal to Cam's response. Now the whole point of this video right here was showcasing that CamNuggets holds a massive bias against MrBeast, because throughout his 50 videos about Jimmy, he has consistently given a lot of charitability to those attacking him, while often choosing to ignore updates about the situation that painted MrBeast in a more positive light. So given that my criticism boiled down to Cam's news videos about MrBeast are biased because it benefits his channel, what's the one thing Cam shouldn't do while trying to debunk my video during his response? Admit that he's biased. Release over 50 videos on MrBeast, with nearly all of them being heavily critical.
Well, to be clear, it'd be fine to admit you're biased, but the point you've got to make is, like, if I am biased, but you've got to show where that's affecting my judgment. The issue is that Matawellen's video was showing examples of how it affected his judgment.
Hassan fan, but like your fair and balanced commentary.
Yo, thank you for the $6.90. Hugely appreciated. Listen, no problem that you're a Hassan fan. Hassan's a sweet, innocent man who did nothing wrong, okay? What's a few terrorist propaganda videos? He stuck up for me on the doxing thing.
Of Jimmy. Now I am not...
No way, I'm gonna make videos supporting Brain Damage. I'm gonna make videos supporting the guy who had a best friend who's a creep who happened to hide it for years. Okay.
So let me get this straight. Your response to me...
Chat, it's Dan Oko. Do you all miss me? Is Kuihman still melting down because the right keeps winning? I'm so rich, it's amazing. And Trump won. Ha 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 ha. Welcome to the stream, Dan. Are you coming in with any dollars today, Dan?
Claiming you have a bias against MrBeast is to say that you obviously won't portray Jimmy in a positive light because of the Chris Tyson situation. Now, I do think that Jimmy probably knew about a lot of the degenerate behavior of Chris, but what Cam just did is admit that he's biased because of Jimmy's association with Chris Tyson. He has literally just proven the main argument of my video right, and he doesn't even realize it. Now, when I first saw this clip, I immediately realized that his response was gonna be pure garbage. But before I get into dissecting his arguments one by one, I do want to answer one important question. Why is CamNuggets responding to me? After all, there have been a bunch of way more established and relevant creators who all criticized Cam, and they were coming after him way harder than I was. In their videos, they're calling him a degenerate, a freak, mentally disabled, a gooner, a creep, a simp. Meanwhile, I was just calling him...
Oh, is that mention? Did you see?
Established and relevant creators who all criticized Cam, and they were coming after him way harder than I was. In their videos, they're calling him a degenerate,
Oh, Gamma mentioned too.
a freak, mentally disabled, a gooner, a creep, a simp. Meanwhile, I was just calling him dishonest, and I even specifically went out of my way to just refer to his weird Discord
I listened to the video. I listened to the video.
as questionable, instead of outright making fun of him. Now, recently, he has been exposed for some questionable behavior by members of the commentary community.
The only problem, they can't dominate you.
Yeah, I'm really questioning the point of some of these videos. So considering there are so many other creators out there who all called out CamNuggets with way harsher arguments and who are all more relevant than me, why isn't Cam responding to any of them? Because he can't, he's too insecure. See, Cam's channel is completely flatlined ever since the mainstream YouTube audience moved on from the MrBeast drama. His community is almost non-existent at this point, and his biggest associate appears to have disappeared from the internet. Therefore, he has next to no support left. So if he tried going after these well-established creators who have strong communities that would contest his claims, he would get dunked on, and he's aware of that. But his ego still can't handle that he's being criticized, so he tries to take a W by going after my video 2 months after it originally released, cause he
Yeah, I'm not sure why. I've seen bits of this CamNuggets stream. I can't really wrap my head around why this guy decided to do this gay cope stream. Is it this one? Yeah. He just like went live to cope about this Meta-Wellen video
done.
for some reason. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Was he thinking about trying to start streaming here? And then he just gave up after 2 days? That seems like it, doesn't it? He made a little thumbnail and everything. He just gave up after 2 streams. Dude, this is a horrifying face, man. Look at this. Where's my... Sorry, guys. My trackpad isn't on my desk. I'm sorry, guys. One moment. My trackpad isn't in position. Guys, I'm gonna have to... Oh, it's got fucking back on it. Guys, what's going on? Give me a moment, guys. I need to move my trackpad. I need to place my trackpad. Okay. Okay, there we go. Look at this. What is... Dude, this thumbnail is crazy. This thumbnail face. He looks kind of like Randall from Monsters Inc. You know what I mean? Like a little bit. Other than just the 56% face. Sort of see it a little bit. He's got like a very DreamWorks, very Pixar look to his face, doesn't he? Right now in this. Jim Carrey Grinch. I see it. Yeah. Yeah. Very perturbing little face he's got there. Wait, can I... Doesn't this guy like bitch about other people's anime shit when he's got like lolly shit on his wall? Right, this guy's got like lolly posters. What's going on? What's going on, big guy?
Perceives me as a relatively easy target. He even sent his community to dislike bomb my video, but I won't take this lying down because I can prove that his arguments are dog shit. Now the first thing I need to point out is that my video didn't cover Cam in great detail. I just briefly talked about his history on YouTube, his falling out with the commentary community, and his general bias against MrBeast. Now if for some reason that didn't convince you that he's a disingenuous YouTuber, I highly recommend this video by Gamma here. He dives in.
Okay, this is a major L. A huge L here. I recommend this video by Gamma. That's not a word, that's not a sentence you should ever speak. Not a phrase you should ever utter. I recommend this video by Gamma. No. No. No, you don't.
into much more detail and debunks some of Cam's idiotic takes, like his claim that commentary channels are sweeping for Chris Tyson, which he had zero evidence for. I'll have it linked down below. Also, shout out to the channel Ryle Kittenhouse, who made me aware that Cam responded to my video, because fun fact, Cam's community is so dead that I hadn't even realized that he responded to me for over 2 weeks until Ryle tagged me in a clip video. He's also linked down below. Alright, so Cam starts off his response by acting like he hasn't actually seen my video yet.
Someone hasn't canceled Cam yet. Someone probably has. Let's Google my name. Not Google it, but I already found a funny one. I guess let's check it out. The dark, sad, and embarrassing life of CamNuggets. What have I done?
No, this is not true. He has watched my video before and he even left a comment because he is the type of person who watches every single piece of content that's critical of him. And during his stream, the first recommended piece of content is yet another video criticizing him, and there's even a full red bar there, implying that he watched it before. Now, someone in his chat pointed out that he had actually left a comment on my video, which forced him to address it and make his first actual argument.
You're right, my bad. I should have made 10 videos talking about muscle mommies in media and breastfeeding on YouTube instead. That would have surely been more productive and inspiring content. That's funny.
Okay, he kind of mugged, he totally mugged CamNuggets there. Like, they said that CamNuggets wants to be like, oh, you're really so bored you're talking about me? You're really so bored you're talking about me? And then he's like, oh, you're jealous of me. You're coming after me. It's like, so are you relevant and people are jealous of you? Or is it such a slow news day that they have to come after you? Like, both, you can't really have both of these at once. You can't really have both of these at once. Either you're relevant enough to be jealous of, in which case you're relevant enough to make a video about, or you're totally irrelevant and there's no reason to be jealous.
On YouTube instead, that would have surely been more productive and inspiring content. That's funny, because if Sensitive Society, if literally any other commentary channels covers those things, it's okay, but when I do it, it's a problem. All right.
So he's saying he's getting treated unfairly because people like me are claiming that his videos about issues such as the promotion of sexual content on YouTube are pointless slop. Meanwhile, commentary channels such as Sensitive Society do the exact same thing while...
Okay, to be clear, they're both pointless slop, but having already heard this video, Mate Wellen does make a good argument about a separation between the two.
Facing no criticism. Alright, so let's compare Sensitive Society's coverage to that of CamNuggets. Here's a video of CamNuggets talking about breastfeeding on YouTube. He titles the video "New Breastfeeding Meta Just Dropped Sierra Education," which almost makes it seem like an announcement. Based on the title alone, you wouldn't even know that he's condemning this. Now he goes over a whole video of this Sierra Education person posting sexual content disguised as a breastfeeding tutorial, and he shows her channel name and Instagram account uncensored throughout. Now I would argue that this video does absolutely nothing other than drive traffic to this person's social media. I am basing this on Cam's low engagement rates on this video. Despite receiving over 120k views, he only got 150 likes and 50 comments. That is an outrageous rate.
So, yeah, this is totally absurd.
50 comments.
So, 123,000 views, 50 comments. So, nobody who clicked on this CamNuggets video clicked on it for the CamNuggets video. Almost entirely, they clicked for the breastfeeding thing and just went straight onto the breastfeeding channel. Look, he's even got it tagged in breastfeeding tutorial, breastfeeding.
That is an outrageous ratio. It leads me to believe that the...
Imagine you click for breastfeeding tutorials and you see CamNuggets fucking dysgenic. Sorry, I need to calm down.
On this video, despite receiving over 120k views, he only got 150 likes and 50 comments. That is an outrageous ratio. It leads me to believe that the vast majority of people saw Cam talking about this woman showing her boobs on YouTube and then went onto her channel to look at the uncensored version, making Cam's video entirely pointless, and you could even argue that it's actively platforming someone making harmful content. Now, Sensitive Society on the other hand, when talking about similar topics, in this case a woman promoting a shared OnlyFans with her mother on YouTube, approaches things differently. He titles the video, "This YouTube video should be illegal," and he never even shows the name of the influencers during his entire upload, meaning if I wanted to look up their content, I'd have to go through great lengths to discover their identity. Of course, some people probably still did it, but the vast majority of viewers engaged with Sensitive Society's video, which is why it has a normal like and comment to view ratio unlike Cam's upload. This difference in structuring their videos is why people are criticizing CamNuggets and don't care about Sensitive Society. Now Cam then compares himself to another commentary YouTuber.
You can't cancel me because like the thing people criticize me for is so hypocritical. Like there's literally Pyrocynical is like the world's one of the largest commentary people. This dude
So it's hypocritical to call CamNuggets a like weird gooner like wretch because Pyrocynical exists. What, does he think everyone thinks it's super epic and based that Pyrocynical has a furry fart fetish? Does he think everyone's like, oh yeah, it's really cool that Pyrocynical wants to see fat furries, like, you know, farting on each other, getting inflated and farting on each other? Oh yeah, it's really awesome that he's like that. Yeah, does he think that's how everyone's being about that? It's not. If it comes up, he gets mocked for it.
literally has like a fat inflation fetish and he's a furry and he's okay. Like everybody loves this guy, but someone finds
No, they don't. I can't stand Pyrocynical.
out that I'm like into big girls or I think that Rhea Ripley's hot. Cancel me.
Yet again, he's comparing two situations that are not the same. Pyrocynical did not openly talk about his furry fat fart kinks during his YouTube videos. In fact, he was actually extremely paranoid about his viewers discovering his preferences before the whole drama happened.
I didn't want the public to find out that I was a complete degenerate and into this like furry roleplay shit, and yeah, anyone would be embarrassed by that. I was shit scared of the public finding out that I was a complete degenerate and, you know, pretty much just being kink shamed for all eternity.
You, on the other hand, have created these weird videos lusting over muscle mommies that nobody asked for.
Dude, is CamNuggets kind of going for this hairstyle? It's like Pyrocynical. If his hairline was even worse, he didn't shower. And he was Mexican. You kind of see it, right?
For modern
Out that I was a complete degenerate and into this like furry roleplay shit, and yeah, anyone would be embarrassed by that. I was shit scared of the public finding out that I was a complete degenerate and, you know, pretty much just being kink shamed for all eternity.
You, on the other hand, have created these weird videos lusting over muscle mommies that nobody asked for.
When you see characters like Gloria from Modern Family, Rio Morales from Spider-Man,
How old is CamNuggets? How, like, it's actually kind of fucked to be
Morales
this
or
bad.
Across the Spider-Verse, and Yennefer from The Witcher, it becomes rather easy to understand why you would call these MILFs, I mean, mommies, exactly that.
Yeah, guys like CamNuggets are why Turkey Tom started fucking finasteride at 19. It's seeing guys like that.
All beautiful ladies, all mothers. The only problem, they can't dominate you.
Now, I have never stated that this makes you some complete freak that deserves to be cancelled. I am just saying that this is undeniably extremely weird and cringe, which is why people are making fun of you specifically. I'm absolutely certain that had Pyro openly lusted over fat furries in his old videos, people would have made fun of him the same way. Now, Cam then tries defending his coverage on MrBeast.
He won the war against Dogpack, at least according to the internet, and you know, I haven't really covered them. I've moved on. That's kind of how the internet works. You cover things while they're popular, and then you move on when the time comes. That's what I did.
So he's trying to say that he moved on from milking the MrBeast drama and that he doesn't really cover him anymore. Let's fact check this. CamNuggets has released 7 MrBeast related videos and 1 about Jake Weddle since my last video came out. He's obviously still talking about MrBeast whenever a negative news story drops, because that's what his audience wants to hear. I have no idea why he's even trying to argue that he isn't. It's just flat out wrong. He's still covering MrBeast. The evidence is right there on his channel. Now next he tries to minimize his milking of the MrBeast situation by using a flat out deranged argument.
The funny thing about this is this video was about Chris Tyson and Shadman. The most viral video I did covering all of this was like Chris Tyson stuff.
He followed
I'm
it
not
up
doing
with even more MrBeast videos, some of them gathering 300
Look, he said I made more MrBeast videos, and 2 of them are about Chris Tyson. Like,
Dude, he actually tries to argue that Chris Tyson videos are a different topic to MrBeast videos. When Chris Tyson was like one of the stars in MrBeast content, like she was in almost every video, as far as I'm aware. Not for like a period of time, I mean.
bro.
This is one of the dumbest points Cam makes in his response. Obviously, your Chris Tyson videos are also referencing MrBeast. The videos you point to as being about Chris Tyson are MrBeast related commentary videos. Most of them even have MrBeast in the title and thumbnail. MrBeast and Chris Tyson's private Discord call got leaked. The Chris Tyson allegations could destroy MrBeast. Jimmy knew, and MrBeast finally speaks on Ava Chris Tyson situation. These are very obviously MrBeast related videos. Chris Tyson as a person is inherently linked to MrBeast. I can guarantee you there's not a single video on Cam's channel where he talks about Chris without mentioning MrBeast. This is just a ridiculously silly argument. Now he then tries to defend him clickbaiting videos.
This dude is literally like meat writing my clickbait titles. Like, that's like being upset at Moist Critical because he made the video titled like the worst drunk driver, and then you watch it and you're like, wait a minute, there are worse drivers than that. Like, let's check out Moist Critical. Right, and nitpick. This cheese is banned across the world. I bet if I click on it, it's only banned in like one country, right? But I don't care. It's how clickbait works. Like, most emotional podcast. Want to bet it's not the most emotional podcast? No, because it doesn't matter. It's called clickbait.
Cam's comparison to Moist Critical doesn't make any sense here. Moist Critical clickbaits a video by claiming that someone or something is the absolute worst at a specific thing, when in reality that thing or person is just pretty bad. Basically, he's just over exaggerating. For example, most dangerous slide ever. That's probably just a rather dangerous slide. But no one is having a problem with these slide over exaggerations. Every YouTuber titles their videos this way. In fact, I'm gonna call Cam the most insecure YouTuber in the title, even though there are probably YouTubers out there who are even more insecure. So no one was even making the argument that Charlie or Cam or anyone tricks his viewers by over exaggerating the titles. In reality, I mentioned that Cam clickbaits his videos because his clickbait isn't just amplifying situations, instead he clickbaits by outright lying to his viewers. Again,
Okay,
let's take this video right here. If you just saw the title and the thumbnail, you would believe that MrBeast is a thief because he stole $1.7 million from another creator, which is simply not true. The other example I showed is this underwear video right here, where he's making it seem like
The thing is, he's got denial. It's a question. It's a question. Did he? Well, he didn't. The answer is he didn't. But Cam probably answers that he did, basically, in the video.
dollars from another creator, which is simply not
Why is he called CamNuggets again? We'll get there. We'll get there.
true. The other example I showed is this underwear video right here, where he's making it seem like there are credible claims
Dude, what?
out there that MrBeast is stealing underwear, and Cam even started out his video with a Photoshop skit of MrBeast stealing underwear, and he then calls him a monster despite the claim being completely ludicrous.
At this point, MrBeast is a monster among men.
Listen, I'm not saying that Cam is a bad person because he clickbaits his videos. The clickbait just makes his already dishonest videos even worse, and they confirm his bias even more, because he forces himself to paint the picture that MrBeast is evil in every single thumbnail, since he knows it's what his audience wants to hear. Okay, so far Cam has drawn a bunch of nonsensical comparisons to other creators in order to try and deflect criticism.
There's some sociological law that any title or headline that's a question can always be answered with no. That's probably true.
But next he compares himself directly to me.
But people like this guy, like, they think they're better than, you know, me, which is just silly. This guy covers all these people. He covers internet anarchist. This is funny. He made this video on internet anarchist, and it was, the entire situation was like some guy accusing him of like going to another country to like sleep with minors, and it was completely false. So this guy's allowed to make that video, 20-minute long slop video.
I don't think the video even alleged that he went to sleep with kids. I don't think that's the case at all. It just said that he was engaging in sex tourism.
But I
which he
can't make
kinda
videos
was.
on MrBeast. Ridiculous. Pyrocynical scam, 924 days. So he's going after one of the world's largest commentary channels. That's okay. Why Moist Critical lied about Jake Doherty. clown show, the MrBeast response breakdown. This guy, that's all this guy's done. He's made 114 videos of slop, pure sludge. And he's just jealous that I have 25 times more subs than him.
Look, I don't hold my content in high regards. I think it's fair to criticize me for my audio, editing, some of my arguments, thumbnails. You can call my videos editorialism. Like, I don't mind. I'm always looking to improve my quality. But the one criticism I won't accept is this guy putting his content above mine. Like, I actually put effort into my content. The vast majority of my videos consist of exclusively my own research into a topic. For instance, the whole Kaiser the Bar thing. I spent literal days researching this
Thank you for the membership, Sliggins. Thank you.
guy's channel to prove that he's lying. Or the Moist Critical video. You can say I kind of overhyped that whole situation, that's fair, but I still spent multiple hours investigating the topic and discovering Charlie's and Jack Doherty's hidden past, which is simply not slop to me. Not even the Internet Anarchist video is slop. I don't make slop content. You can say, oh, Watermelon just makes these dumbass cringy exposed videos. Fine, I would accept that. But calling my videos slop is just untrue. I also don't understand why he puts his content above mine and tries to say that I'm somehow jealous. Like, everyone who responds to my videos calls me jealous, and it makes no sense. Cam, I literally lay out in my video that your channel is failing and your reputation has collapsed. Your entire internet existence.
Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted, Sliggins. I'm trying to look at this. Destiny's responded to the Pixie lawsuit. The response has been filed. I don't actually know that there's really a whole lot there. I'm just sort of skimming it. It's basically just him flat out denying every aspect of it, I think.
Is in a terrible spot right now. Be real. Why would I be jealous of you? Oh, Motherwell is jealous of me and my massive collection of action figures. Believe me, I am not. Now, he then tries to shame me for asking people to subscribe to my channel.
Shut up. How is this guy gonna make a video shitting on me and then promote his sludge? Like, make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see me bash on other commentary. Shut up, boy. Let me skip this slop.
Now, I could respond to this by showing you guys a massive compilation of Cam asking people to subscribe to his channel, but I don't think that's even necessary. Let's just be honest with each
Why is
other.
CamNuggets back in drama? Because he just decided to do a stream like the other day, or like 2 weeks ago, for some reason, just like seething over a 200 view video about him. I don't know how many views it had, to be fair, but it's a Mate-a-Wellum video. He's only got 1.5k subs, so it's just like some random little hit piece on him. He just went live to seethe about it, even though it was released months ago.
Every single YouTuber wants their content to be seen. If your videos consistently got no views, you would eventually stop uploading because it would just be depressing. I enjoy making content, I want people to see my content, therefore I ask them to subscribe so that my channel can grow and more people see my videos, which is the exact same reason every single YouTuber asks their viewers to subscribe. So Cam, let's not pretend like you or me or anyone else is somehow above this. So that being said, if you enjoyed this video so far, I would appreciate a sub a lot. It would absolutely mean the world to me. And also, again, if we reach 1.5k subs this month, I will do a Q&A special, so drop any questions down below. I will answer absolutely everything, no matter how deranged. Now, Cam then continues with one of the most dishonest arguments of his entire response. See, I mentioned that a massive Twitter thread by Toastify showed a bunch of embarrassing CamNuggets Discord messages, which resulted in lots of commentary people making fun of him. Now, Cam hyperfixates on this message right here and claims that the commentary community was using this to accuse him of doing inappropriate things with kids, because people weren't saying he did anything without consent.
This is a complete lie. These people were trying to push the message that I was doing things with kids. Look at this comment right here. He even included it. He was saying, where is this at? Where is it at? There was like a comment about like a kid showing his butt, and he included that. But now he's trying to say nobody said anything about kids. It's like so dishonest.
This is not true at all. All of the commentary people that were talking about CamNuggets at this time were just making fun of his weird interactions in this Discord dating server. Everyone was saying it's weird, it's cringe, and that he's a degenerate gooner, but no one was calling him a predator. I even understand that Cam might be upset that all of these people were just making fun of his lifestyle, but that's not the same as them falsely accusing him of inappropriate interactions with kids. In his thread, Toastify literally pointed out that Cam immediately jumped come to saying that his messages are with consenting adults, even though no one mentioned any aspect of pedophilia. That's because the whole point of this thread was just to make fun of Cam. Toastify literally ends it by saying, I sincerely hope CamNuggets...
He got so mad over this stuff. Also, dude, lore tubers suck, man. The one time I want, like, a lore tuber to be live to watch, there's none of them. It's just so fucking annoying. I would happily watch a lore tuber read this complaint and just chat shit about it and be completely wrong. But there's just none of them.
Can get some pussy. No one was making the argument that he's into kids. Cam, go rewatch any of these videos and show me a clip of Kuihman or ChatLogic calling you a predator. Spoiler alert, you won't find one because that's not what they were saying. Everyone was just ridiculing your lifestyle and calling you a virgin, and you can even say that that's like unproductive, needlessly cruel content, that's fair, but you absolutely cannot claim that these people were accusing you of predatory behavior. I don't even think Meow was calling you a predator with his tweets. I honestly believe he was just baiting you into engaging, and you obviously fell for it. I mean, there's a whole podcast episode with Cam at that time where the host gets him to talk about his embarrassing Discord DMs, and Cam just gets defensive immediately and leaves. Like, it's just such a strange way of dealing with this. No one is saying anything about pedophilia, it's just weird that he keeps defending himself by pointing out consent when no one is even trying to argue that. He even tried the same while reacting to my video.
This is literally a girl that I went to Comic-Con and I met her like 4 or 5 times, and so it's like my tradition to take a picture with her every...
Dude, what? It's my tradition to take a picture with her. What does that mean? This is like this is some random cosplay girl that he goes and sees every time he's at a convention. Dude, what?
While reacting to my video.
This is literally a girl that I went to Comic-Con and I met her like 4 or 5 times, and so it's like my tradition to take a picture with her every time I see her. I think it's awkward and really weird that these guys went to my private Instagram to take photos of random people they don't know.
Dude. It's just private Instagram. Isn't this shit all on? I believe Mate Wallen talks about this. Dude, the faked photos as well. This needs to be pointed out. He's very obviously using like Facetune or some shit on his fucking face. Look how edited his fucking jaw and shit is here, man. But yeah, I'm pretty sure all this stuff is on, or was on. You might have deleted it now. Yeah, this one's here. But yeah, he had a bunch of photos on here.
And then post them online to like expose me, when in the end of the day these are all consenting adults.
Now these people went to my private
like what? What does consenting adults have to do with it? Because we're making fun of you at Comic-Con. What?
Instagram argument is a complete lie, because the photos were posted on Cam's community tab on his main channel, which is where Kuihman found them during a stream. But more importantly, no one is saying that you took these pictures without consent. Like, you're obviously not forcing these people to take a picture with you. The only commentary person to ever imply that Cam did anything predatory was Soggy Cereal, 2 weeks after the Toastify thread about Cam released. Now let's see what I had to say about Soggy Cereal calling Cam a predator in my original video. I mean, I do dislike Cam, don't get me wrong, but this does make it sound like he's out here like participating in illegal activities and should be arrested, when the context here is literally that someone joined into Cam's Discord call and started exposing themselves, which led to him leaving and reporting it to the staff team. I don't think he did anything wrong there, and Soggy would have been way better off just calling him like a disingenuous loser instead of trying to frame him as someone predatory. I do think that's a massive mistake by Soggy, and I do blame him for it. So I was literally defending CamNuggets because I thought it's unfair and irresponsible from Soggy Cereal to call him a predator. I am on Cam's side here, but if you watch Cam's response, he would have you believe the opposite.
I literally was reporting a kid because the kid joined and flashed, and they're saying that's bad. Like, it's a bad thing that I've reported someone for doing that.
What?
You are lying about me. I literally said you did nothing wrong by sending this message. You're just pretending like I tried to call you out for this so that your audience believes that I'm some sort of deranged detractor. But let's...
Like, literally, who has ever said that, oh, CamNuggets did the wrong thing by reporting that there was some kid showing his asshole? Like, no one has said that. They've said it was fucking weird you're in the server to begin with. No one's saying you did the wrong thing by reporting it.
Let's pause for a second. Cam just directly lied about me to his audience, but later in the video I prove his statement wrong by defending him. So realistically he has to admit that his statement is wrong and acknowledge that I was defending him here. So let's see how he reacted to that specific part of my video. When the context here is literally that someone joined into Cam's Discord call and started exposing themselves, which led to him leaving and reporting it to the staff team. I don't think he did anything wrong. He responded to this calling soggy. He just skips over it. The entire part showing me defending Cam, which would prove to his viewers that I'm not some deranged detractor hating everything he does, he just skips, cause he knows me defending him would not fit into the narrative he wants to present to his audience. So since he already watched through my video before, he figured he could just skip this part so that he doesn't have to admit that he lied about me calling him out for sending that message. This example perfectly showcases Cam's dishonesty, as he then even claims that people are trying to
crazy.
message. This example
It's just crazy.
perfectly showcases Cam's dishonesty, as he then even claims that people are trying to make him out to be a monster.
These guys joined the server, typed my name in, and just found like some silly things I was saying to random people, and they're trying to act like they exposed me as like a monster.
Literally, who is saying you're a monster? No one is making that claim. The only person who calls someone else a monster throughout this whole situation is you while talking about MrBeast. No one is calling you a monster, and you seriously need to start double checking the things you say in your videos, because this is just like the people are sweeping for Chris Tyson claim. You have made an obviously wrong statement because you put zero thought into it. Every competent commentary streamer would immediately tear you apart for this. You need to stop rushing your videos, or else you will never escape the cycle of people calling you out for idiotic statements. Now Cam then finishes off his reaction by going over to the video Kuihman made about him.
Why does this guy criticize my content when he literally just has a picture of like this shitty anime guy bouncing around? Like, you're fucking...
This way, how can you talk about shitty anime, bro? You have a wall of lolly posters, dude. You've got a wall of lolly posters behind you, and you're saying, this guy's got this shitty little anime guy. It's not even anime, dude. It's not anime. You know it's not anime. Why are you pretending you don't know what anime is? Everyone knows you know what anime. You've got lolly posters on the wall behind you. You can identify anime. You know that's not anime. You know it's not.
Content sucks, dude. You literally just sit here with this anime guy in the corner of other people's videos, and then you just watch them. Like, you just have a watch-along party to other people's content and criticize it. Like, nothing in this video is new. He's just watching my videos.
This is a commentary YouTuber. Commentary YouTuber saying all you do is watch other people's videos and criticize them. As a commentary YouTuber.
Like, dude, do something.
Now, not only is this extremely hypocritical, because this so-called lazy content is exactly what Cam is doing right now, but also this is the only thing he says about the video. He immediately clicks off afterwards because he knows he can't actually come after Kuihman or any semi-relevant commentary person for that matter without his reputation taking another hit. Now, this is actually the main reason I believe Cam can't catch a break, because he keeps trying to interact with the commentary community even though he has nothing to gain from it. Imagine if I was a disingenuous, completely dishonest YouTuber who just cares about being the first to talk about any given drama, takes the moral high ground, and tries to speak with authority about everything at the expense of actually fact-checking the content. If I created content like that, the absolute worst thing I could do is engage with the people critical of me. I would have to stay in my lane instead. But Cam always works out, as he fundamentally doesn't realize that his content is garbage, and I think that's because he goes into situations with somewhat decent intentions, but his main priority is obviously to release the video as soon as possible, which leads to him sometimes making incorrect statements, and when confronted, he tries defending himself as he believes he's doing the right thing by exposing other creators, but he always comes away from these interactions looking worse than before, and that's because he needs to get his ego in check and realize that the people criticizing him, while they're being unnecessarily rude, are right at the end of the day, and he needs to either start producing better videos, and if he thinks he can't do that, then he needs to absolutely stop engaging with this community. There's a lot of channels out there who push similar amounts of slander against MrBeast, but Cam is the one that gets the most amount of hate because he keeps looking up his own name on YouTube and keeps engaging. Like, the whole debate he had with the commentary streamers did nothing other than damage his reputation.
Name, Cameron. Age, 26. Personality, introvert until I get to know you. Sexuality, straight. Gender, male. Hobbies, gaming, comics, reading. Pronouns, he, him. DMs, open. Tell us about yourself. I'm a huge nerd who loves to cosplay and watch movies. I love make friends and be a therapist to those who need someone to listen. I also love gaming. I've been playing since I was like 5.
Further, a commentary podcast episode made him look even worse. He's been exposed for attacking people that tweet negatively about him in DMs, and last month I was watching my YouTube homie MarchBaby stream with a guest appearance from commentary channel Morale, and CamNuggets joined the chat trying to start beef. Morale then immediately called him out for spreading misinformation in his recent video about Nick A30 by calling him a scammer.
CamNuggets, what are Mrao's criticisms of Tom's video?
By the way, this CamNuggets guy made a terrible, god-awful video where he literally slandered someone and then refused to come on stream to talk about it once he figured out I was critical of his video. When he thought I was praising it, he agreed to come on. The moment he figured out I was critical, he ran. So this CamNuggets guy, similarly, should not be respected at all. This guy is a fucking fraud and a liar. I don't give a fuck, you dumb piece of shit.
One lie.
You're a pathetic liar, and you are exactly the issue I have with the commentary community. You should not be making YouTube videos. You have no respect for anything you talk about, and you will lie just for views. It is pathetic. You're a pathetic piece of shit.
And then CamNuggets ran from the debate because he knew he couldn't defend himself. For him even joining the chat in the first place was just so unnecessary. Like, why are you even watching a MarchBaby stream to begin with? He's literally just showing his dishonesty to even more people by being in the chat and refusing to take accountability. Either stay in your lane and accept that your videos aren't as good as you think they are, or stop spurging out in the livestream comments or the DMs of every single...
Has he got braces there? How long ago is this? He's got braces. For real?
person that's critical of you. Cam, you need to self-reflect and realize you're at the bottom of the commentary food chain. Everybody is constantly dunking on your shit videos and you are completely unable to defend yourself because your critics, while they're unnecessarily rude to you, are still right about your videos being dishonest. You have nothing to gain from coming after commentary channels. The best thing you can do is honestly just not engage. For example, do you want to know why we haven't heard anything from Jake Weddle's girlfriend for 2 months? Because she stopped engaging. All these people, Chat Logic, Kuihman, Mrao, if you stop trying to get one over on them, their criticism would eventually grow stale and repetitive, leading to them talking about someone else. But you keep giving people content by constantly trying to defend your indefensible takes and coming into people's chats, which is why you keep taking L's. You made no good points in your response, you drew insane comparisons, you lied directly about what I was saying. Your response was honestly just pathetic. You need to stop launching mass dislike bombing campaigns like an insecure man-child and get your ego in check. So yeah, that's my response. I hope you enjoyed. Sub to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and I will see you in the next one.
Wow, guys. Go like the video. Go like the video. Go like and comment on the video. The Jeremy Fragrance outro, that's crazy. That's hard as fuck. Okay. I wonder if he says much else. I wonder if he seethed at all.
5 minutes.
As big.
He just clicks on here and...
Yeah, exactly right, Styler. Yes. Yes.
But he does actually watch a bit of mine. Let's see what he says.
He, him pronouns. DMs open. It's over, boys. I'm done. God, Xylee is awful. I have no issue with anybody who makes content on me or anyone in the community. Bro, I don't even want to watch an hour-long video about me. And that's me. Rosanna Pansino, Dogpacking CamNuggets had a really bad night.
Cam looks like he's been licked by a giant dog. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't shower for a few weeks.
4 hour long? Jeez Louise, bruh. What's your gross past? Let's find out.
You're saying that with this pay. I know a little something to stay out of trouble.
Let's see.
Online.
So he's reacting to my
Now.
video for like the first
Could it get
5 minutes.
As big.
Okay, here's my gross
Is the
past coming up, guys. Get
with
ready.
creepy stuff?
Here's my gross past. Cameron,
See the code.
26, introvert, straight male, hobbies, gaming, comics, and reading, he, him pronouns, DMs open. It's over, boys. I'm done. God, Xylee is awful. I have no issue with anybody.
It's just embarrassing. No, clearly we were making very serious pedophile allegations about CamNuggets.
Who makes content on me or anyone in the community. You know what I mean? It's like We're all here to make money. We're all here to make bank. It's just so funny. Where else can you find Dogpack and Jake playing Fortnite only with Cam? Exactly, bro. I'd rather watch paint dry than watch a 1 hour video.
Yeah, everyone wants to see Dogpack and Jake Weddle play Fortnite with CamNuggets. Yeah, everyone's really interested in that. There's 3 big personalities. Everyone was invested for their personalities in that drama. Everyone was like, dude, this CamNuggets guy is really likable. Wow, this CamNuggets guy is really funny and likable. Charismatic guy. Oh, wow, this Dogpack guy is really interesting. Wow, I want to know more about this Dogpack guy. Wow, I want to know more about the Dogpack. I don't care about the MrBeast allegations. I want to know more about who is Dogpack, you know, more about this guy. What's his life like? Everyone was thinking, wow, I want to hear Jake riff over Fortnite. I want to hear Jake Weddle playing Fortnite and riffing with CamNuggets and Dogpack. Dogpack is like fucking autistic, by the way. That guy's like actually autistic. Like, he's just got that constant glazed like look in his eyes. You know what I mean? Like, watch like the Rosanna Pansino and Jake Weddle and Dogpack baking video, or like Lunchly video, whatever it is, and tell me that guy isn't like severely autistic. Just like the way he stands there, he's like a fucking zombie. He like is actually like a total zombie. He cannot interact with other people.
You and me both, bro. That's why I have this slime that looks like poop. I'm here sniffing my poop slime, playing with it while I watch these slopsters.
Open.
But yeah, here's my gross past, guys. I'm 26, straight, and single. What else? Failtuber CamNuggets discovered by grift agents who have been an active member of online Gooner roleplay channel Gentlemen's Club. It was just a server, bro. It's just a server. They act like it's like some elite club, like
No, the name is Gentlemen's Club.
I was like a VIP of Squid Games. Like all I did was join.
Maybe don't join weird erotic RP servers called Gentlemen's Club if you don't want to be painted as being part of the Gentlemen's Club erotic RP server.
A server with a bunch of chicks in it and a bunch of dudes, and I got my freak on. Nah, I didn't even really get my freak on. It was just a server where like as long as you verified with your ID, you could just hang out, pretty much. What's he talking about here?
Fucking.
He gave his ID to Discord server staff. Oh my god, he was that desperate to get in.
On every wall. Yeah, exactly right, Styler. Yes. Yes. The line between I should have a wardrobe and I have 100+ toys lining every flat surface of my childhood bedroom is a mile wide.
What?
So
Maybe if you watch some of the video instead of skipping around to stills so you can debate pictures on the screens instead of responding to any points, you would know the context for that joke. But clearly, it's mocking you for having not grown up being in your childhood bedroom with toys all over the shelves and comparing that to the standard male living environment of like not having any wardrobes or a TV stand, and saying that there's a big difference between like being in your 20s and not having a wardrobe and being like, fuck, I should get a wardrobe, and being in your 20s and being in your childhood bedroom with toys lining all the shelves. That's the point that's being made.
so true. Yes. Thank you. It's like, man, I should probably stop propping my TV up on this.
Hey, I'm literally saying it right there.
There's my ASMR. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My ASMR video. These are still up, by the way. Like,
Wow.
They're not private. It's not secret. I literally still have these up. They're funny. Go watch
Very
them.
proud of
Go
himself.
show some love. Go fall asleep to CamNuggets. Isaac's Life. Dogpack made 2 videos 6 months ago and then dipped. I know, right? That's what we're all wondering. Where's part 3, Dogpack?
Yeah, that's creepy as hell. This shit's creepy as hell. This guy's creeping me out.
Movement without sacrificing some good. Yeah, I'll have to skip that.
This
He
is what's
raised the
being
bar
referenced, obviously, the wall of toys.
too high. It's like way too deep. And then he made fun of me for covering. So this woman, her name was Sierra Education, and she was pulling out her big fake rack and putting it in like a fake baby's mouth and claiming it was like a breastfeeding tutorial. And I made a video saying how that's really weird because like On YouTube, I can't even like say a bad word without getting demonetized, but a girl can pull out her boob and like show the camera.
Wow,
and
these
then
whores really have it
advertise her
easy, don't
OF.
they? Guys, now's a great time to remind you, okay? If you're enjoying the content, make sure, if you're one of those 400 people here right now who hasn't liked the stream, please move your cursor to the thumbs up and click it, or press the thumbs up on your mobile device. Be hugely appreciated. Now, if you want to take your support one step further, you can donate directly through a Stream Moments link in the pinned chat message. You can also buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships randomly throughout the chat, buy a super chat which will highlight your message and read it out on TTS, or buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that we highlight in chat, and I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And that's okay, right? And somehow that makes me a degenerate. Breastfeeding tutorial, 4K breastfeed tips. Obviously, what is censored is a woman's very large pair of bosoms. Okay, so I woke up from my beautiful rest. I was about to sleep, as you can tell by the big bags under my eyes. I need it, but this caught
What
my
is
eye,
this
right?
stupid
Because
shit,
I'm not the
generally?
kind of person that will allow. Why does this guy criticize my content when he literally just has a picture of like this shitty anime guy bouncing around? Like, your fucking content sucks, dude. You literally just sit here with this anime guy in the corner
So
of
why
other
does he
people's...
pretend he doesn't know what anime is? Why does he pretend that he can't identify anime? Guys, you can't say true. You're sitting here watching this content. You're watching this content every night. You can't say true. True, this does suck. True that you're in here every night. You don't get to say that.
videos, and then you just watch them. Like, you just have a watch along party to other people's content and criticize it. Like, nothing in this video is new. He's just watching my videos. Like, dude, do something.
Is my mic better? Is it better? Easy, easy, timeout. Enjoy not being here for the erudite video. Do not tell me to skip to content. Don't care. Go away. Go do something else.
Anyways, guys, what have you guys been up to in life? People hating on Cam have the nugget syndrome. They got a syndrome, bro. Oh, I just realized there was no chat the whole time. My bad. Y'all should have let me know. When's the discount on your OnlyFans? It's coming. It's coming, guys. Can you guys see the chat now on the screen? That was my bad, y'all. The chat was.
Is he done coping about hate videos now?
No.
Is that it?
Disabled. Get him out of here. Most evil person around Cam. Laugh. She lets you bully her. She lets you one guy her if you send like $3. Game demos? Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, he's playing. I don't know. What is it? Is this?
Guys.
This is that dog shit RPG, isn't it? Yeah, Avowed. Dude, this guy is like the biggest consumer retard on the face of planet Earth, isn't he? It's just fucking absurd. Making GTA 6 videos and shit as well, dude. He is just such a consumer.